Groups can be used for various activities such as assignments or discussions. Using groups allows students to work together for a common goal. It also helps to separate the class into workable units who are not influenced by the class members at large. You can use 3 group modes. No groups, which means everyone is part of the big community. Separate groups, each group can only see their own group, others are invisible. And then visible groups, each group works in their own group but can also see other groups. In this type of situation, the other group's work is read-only. Okay, so when we want to make groups, we want to first come on down to course administration, and then we want to make sure we click on users, and then we click on groups, and that brings up this sheet right here. So you'll notice it says groups right here. Right now I don't have any members inside this class, but you should see a list of members in your course. And so you can create a group, and you can name it, maybe group 1 or group A, something like that. And then you can just, once the group is made, you can add and remove members of the group. Now you can also auto-create groups. So let's say that you had 20 people in your class and you wanted to make 5 groups. You could go ahead and click auto-create groups. And when you do that, then it'll go through the actual settings here, where you could see it says select them from students, our number of groups, and how many are we going to say. So let's say we want 5 members in each group, and then our group scheme would be about 1, and create a grouping. And then we'll just say submit. So once we have, right now I don't have enough users to make this happen, but you can see the idea. That's for auto creating a group. You can use groups in your course in a couple of different ways. The first way is that you can do it at the course level. So if you come over to the side and use course administration and then click on edit settings, you have to have your editing on to be able to see this. And if you come down in the edit settings down to where it says groups, and instead of no groups right here, you choose either separate groups or visible. Separate groups allows everyone in the group to see the work within the group, but not all of the other groups. And visible groups allows you to see all of the other work, so all of the students can see the other group's work as well. Now, if you choose to do this at the course level, every single activity in the course will be put into groups. So if you do it at the course level, every single activity you have would be set this way. You can also set it for each individual activity. So let's just show you how to do that. I'm going to come back to my home page and add an activity in my course. Alright, so here I am, add an activity. So let's just say I wanted to add an assignment. And then we come on down to add. So just like before when we were looking at the video, we would add all the information in about the assignment, cutoff dates, things like that. But here where we have submit in groups, you see we have no and yes. Now where you can choose which type of group you want to have, you come all the way down to the bottom, and right now where it says no groups, you want to change that either to separate groups. And again, separate groups allows just the group members within their group to be able to see each other's work but not the other group's work. And then visible groups allows you to see all the group members to see all of the other groups' work as well. So if I chose visible groups, now you're able to see it show. And then over here where we had yes for group work, students submit in groups. Require all the members to submit. It's not even an option here. And then grouping for students we don't have to worry about. All right. So that will go ahead and categorize each group.